So Inky Cloak is a queer theatre company that tells untold LGBTQ stories in innovative and exciting ways. Our first show was Cover Her Face, which was back in 2014, and we reimagined the Duchess of Malfi as a 1950s trans heroine. During lockdown, we've moved digital, and I'm going to talk to you today about a digital-born project called Inside Out, which is bringing together LGBTQ people aged 55 plus to connect and tell their stories in innovative ways. To start the digital drama classes, because I thought it would be a way of bringing older LGBTQ people together to stay connected, connect with like-minded souls, and also to have some fun and to be creative. So that was the idea that I had to start the drama club. So we launched the digital drama club I think in week 3 of lockdown, when lockdown first began, and it involved involved quite a bit of tech support, helping some older LGBTQ people to get on Zoom. Some people, it was their first experience of Zoom, so it involved sort of a conversation with me, helping them to download it online in advance of the session. Other people had sort of had like negative experiences of sort of using video conferencing in having it in their home, in their personal space. So with one particular person, it was about sort of building trust and giving them an experience where they felt like they could be safe to do that. But that was a challenge as well. So it does involve some extra time and effort to do it, but we really think it's worth it because it's a really, even though it's not perfect, it's like a really great way of connecting with people. So within one session, it lasts 2 hours. And you get a range of activity. We begin with an icebreaker, and then we have a bit of improvisation based on the principle of yes and, where you have an idea and then you pass it to a participant and then they build on that idea. So it's a brilliant way of sort of staying present and playful. We look at work from iconic LGBTQ dramatists and filmmakers and try and dissect as a group what makes it tick. And then we also work on one-person shows where people get to use exciting dramatic techniques to tell their own stories. We've had lots and lots and lots of feedback, but I was looking back at some feedback, and I think some nice things that have been mentioned are, quote, "This is a hotbed of humanity, creativity and playfulness," said one participant. And another one sort of talked about the importance of it being almost like a queer family. And they said, there's so much to learn from everyone. I have connected with Central and Cecil residents with some work that I've done at Camden People's Theatre. I brought Tommy Marshman, who's a queer dramatist. We brought a segment of his show, which is called King's Cross Remix, which told the story of pre-gentrified King's Cross from a queer perspective at Central and Cecil at Oldfield Estate. I've also brought a couple of other shows, including Trigger Warning, which was a sort of experimental, physical, absurdist comedy to Oldfield Estate, and also Hot Flushes, which explored 1950s born women who were sort of pension activists. So had brought a range of quite sort of playful, interesting drama at Central and Cecil in real life. And it was lovely to meet a lot of your members. So yeah, hopefully if anyone's watching this and is interested, they can connect with Inky Cloak in the digital space. I would really heartily recommend anyone who's LGBTQ identifying, who's a member of Central and Cecil, to get in touch with me. My email is daniel@inkycloak.co.uk. I can have a chat with them to tell them more about what they might expect in one of the sessions. what I hope that anyone would get from the sessions is learning new and interesting ways to express yourself, connect with like-minded souls, and also to have some fun.